Am I really that much to handle? Breaking these niggas down like a camel. You don't really to throw you out.
Hey guys, welcome if you're new and welcome to my channel if you're maybe. Anyway, so today's video is going to be another rant diaries. We are going to be discussing a serious matter that I came across scrolling social media and everything, right? So this matter is about the whole Bosnian war and how there was like tourists coming from other countries hunting Bosnian civilians, and to me that's like sick, because I've seen movies where there's people being hunted and stuff like that, and then seeing that this actually happened and it wasn't just like a made up thing that I see in movies is very disheartening. And I wanted to discuss this matter with you guys and also make it known and show awareness about this issue, because I never knew that happened, and I'm just now finding out at the age of 25. So who knows what other secrets they're hiding from us. Like, did you guys know that this is not about African American history, but did you know that they used our bodies, our skin, and made it into clothing? Like sewed our skin and made it into like coats and stuff, like they do with sheeps. Yeah. So it's stuff like that that I didn't know before until I found out later on. So I'm just gonna we're gonna discuss this. Don't mind my voice. I am recovering from a sickness, and don't mind the background because the kids are home now, and it's the only time I can record. I have to go work in like literally 4 hours. But let's go ahead and get one of the first clips that I've seen in the beginning that actually lured me in. And I was like, "What are you talking about? Like, this can't be true, right?" But it was, and there's a lot of people in the comments that do live in Bosnia or are Bosnian, and they are like, yeah, this is true. When I stopped talking about it, people didn't believe me. They thought I was telling lies and stuff like that, and I'm just like, you know what? People need to hear this. So let's go ahead and get into this video because I've been bantering and talking for way too long.
During the Bosnian War in the early 1990s, more than 10,000 people were killed in Sarajevo. Now, Italian prosecutors are examining allegations that some of those killings were at the hands of war tourists who paid the modern-day equivalent of around £80,000 to take part in sniper safaris in the Bosnian capital, with human beings as their target. Witnesses claim these war tourism trips were organised from Trieste in Italy, with participants taken to sniper positions overlooking Sarajevo by members of the Bosnian Serb army during the years that the city was under siege between 1992 to 1996. But it's not just Italian nationals who are implicated in the allegations. According to Ezio Gavazzeni, a Milan-based writer who gathered evidence for the investigations, there were Germans, French, English, people from all Western countries who were taken to Sarajevo to shoot civilians.
That is honestly really sick to hear that people were actually hunting people. Like I said in the beginning, that was a shocker for me, because then again, why would I even be surprised at the same time? Because it's like, at this point, so many things that has happened in the past. Like, now I'm just like low-key like used to hearing like the most bizarre things happening. Because what do you mean people paid $80,000 to unalive people and hunt other human beings like they were prey? Like, that's sick to me. And this happened about over 100 years ago. So imagine what other things is happening right now that we don't know about. And some people were saying in the comments that they think that that's what's happening in Palestine and in Gaza, and what's happening in Sudan as well. So y'all know me. Prayers to Sudan, prayers to Palestine. Y'all need to start focusing, seeing what's going on. And I know you guys don't want to pay attention too much of the negativity that's happening in the world, but it's like, if you don't open your eyes right now to what's going on, by the time things reach the United States, because there's already things that are reaching the United States right now as we speak, it'll be too late for you. You will not be prepared. You will be like organized or anything, because the fact that you literally turn a blind eye to other countries experiencing stuff, not knowing that the same thing could be happening to your country. So let's do that real quick. And then he also said that they would be in the sniper positions, like assassination style. That's scary, honestly. That is honestly really scary to think about. Because what do you mean? It's just so scary. And to see that people had to endure that and know that stuff like that was happening and turn a blind eye or participate in those activities or was fearful of their life because they could be next. Not knowing. There's this one song that makes me cry. It's an Arabic song, and this guy, the singer, the artist speaks about how not knowing if he'll even make it to 16, all because he's Palestinian. And like that song is so sad. Once I figure out what song it is, I will put it up here. Y'all gotta listen to that song, cause when I heard that song, every time I hear that song, I burst down into tears. Cause what do you mean these kids can't even live up to 16? Like stuff like that really gets to me. Look at me getting teary eyed. Oh my god, here I go getting emotional. But like, what do you mean they couldn't even live past 16? Knowing that there's a chance that you might not even live past a certain age is very scary and very disheartening. Because as humans, technically our lifespan is 100 years or more. So you're telling me that these people, the Bosnians, the Palestine people, the Sudanese people, their lifespan is being shortened by the 10th. Not 1% of it, not 20% of it. No, like literally 100% of it, like gone. Because these people are not living that long. There's babies being born, and because of the bombing that's happening in Palestine, those babies don't even get to live a day more. Mothers are afraid that their kids won't live past a month old. Could you imagine giving birth to a child and not knowing if your child will even live past 1 month? Not by natural causes, but just ignorance and greed. That's what was happening to the Bosnians. And I didn't even know Bosnia was an area or a thing until I was talking to this dude last January that was Bosnian, and I thought it was pretty cool. And then that's crazy because a year later I find out this information about his people, and I just feel, I feel even worser. I feel very worse. Like I feel so sick in the stomach because there's nothing I can do about it but make awareness of this matter. And I pray that these people get justice for the wrongdoings that were done to them. But there's more. I don't want to keep talking. I get more and more emotional, and because you guys know me, when there's certain topics make me very passionate. Maybe, to be honest, most of my topics I talk about in my Rant Diaries make me very emotional because that I choose them for that exact reason. Because I want to show awareness of this matter. You guys need to see this. You guys need to hear this. Hear their cries. Pray for them. I understand that your predicament right now is in a good position. You're not in a situation where you're not knowing where your next meal is going to be. You're not in that kind of situation. And if you are, I'm praying for you. But you also got to think about like those people who don't have that luxury to have a meal ready for them, clothes on their back, So I would just suggest you guys, just, if you can't donate any money to Palestine, to Gaza, or anything like that, or Sudan, just simply pray. When I can't help somebody, I just pray for them. You know what I mean? The number one best thing a person can give you is a prayer. Just pray for them. And I mean pray from the bottom of your heart. Don't just pray because I said pray. Pray from the bottom of your heart. Like you genuinely want to do something. A prayer can do wonders than any funds or any other things can do, But let's go ahead and watch the next few clips, and then I'll be right back.
People need to have all of their money taken away. It is coming out that Italian millionaires and wealthy tourists from all over the world were paying upwards of 70,000 euros. They paid different rates to murder men, women, and children in Bosnia during the Bosnian genocide. Wealthy people were paying tens of thousands of dollars to go to Serbian controlled areas to murder Bosnian civilians. And these are people who are like still free walking around, no consequences to their actions just because they're rich. 70,000 to go on these things called sniper safaris and sniped men, women, and children. 70,000 euros is like a life-changing amount of money for some people, and rich people are using it to commit war crimes with impunity. Y'all deserve to have your money taken away. I never want to hear again someone go, oh, well, rich people, they worked hard for their, look at what they're doing with their money. Like, don't even just tax the rich at this point. Like, take all of their money. Seize literally all of their money.
Dollars to go on a human safari has got to be the craziest shit I've ever heard.
It is the most craziest thing to do. Like, you got so rich that you don't even know what to do with your money. That the first thing you thought to do with your money was unalive other humans. It's like being a serial, pew-pewer, but the legal way. Because you're doing it in a program with a group, and that's basically what they were doing. And I bet you our president was one of them. I'm just kidding. It's not funny. But I bet you he was. Like, I feel like, because that's what some people were saying in the comments, saying that, what if, Trump was part of those people? Because, he was alive during that time. He was. Was he? 1940s. And if he wasn't alive that time, his family members were. And if he was raised in that type of environment, it makes sense to why he's funding Israel to demolish and torture Palestinian civilians, right? I mean, I don't know. It all feels like he's part of some grander thing, or like, and that to me was like, also when she said, when she said that people say rich people worked hard for their money. Yes, that is true. But the type of things that certain rich people do with their money is unbelievable. Like, there's this one guy, I forgot his name, but he was, I think the past 16 years, he was secretly building a village for orphans. Mind you, I wasn't thinking a village, but I did want to open up an orphanage and take care of a bunch of teenagers because nobody wants to adopt teenagers. I was thinking about that, and that was one of my future plans, but someone already did it before me. And what did Michael Jackson once say? If a song comes to my mind and I don't write it down and go into the studio and record it, then Prince will. AKA, God gives you a thought in your head. If you don't go through it right then and there, God will give that same thought to another person. And then if that person doesn't do nothing about it, then he'll send it to the next person. So that's just that, right? But that's what he did with his money, basically. He built a village for orphanages, and it'll be available. And he's planning on putting kids in 2026. Like, stuff like that is what people who are rich should do with their money, not this nonsense. And I'm really irritated. Give me a second. You would have to be one sick fuck to be excited to hunt children. Children. And I think I said this in the beginning, that that guy who sang about a song, how it's so sad he doesn't know if he can even live past 16. These kids couldn't even live past 5 because they were hunting them. Hunting babies. Babies. It's a sick world out here, guys. And I don't understand the excitement for that. Honestly, any man that likes to go hunting or hunting, I avoid being around. Cause to me, you're too good. You're too good with pew pews for me to be around you. Cause I can't trust that. A lot of times when a girl, you hear in the news that a girl got unalived by her partner, he loved hunting. So, and there's nothing against people who love hunting, but a lot of you guys are hidden murderers. You are. Whether you know it or not, you are hidden. You are. I'm sorry. You're not hunting to hunt and then eat, to feed yourself, to nourish yourself as God intended. But what I don't like is that you guys hunt just to hunt, and then you sell the parts. For the people that hunt to go to feed their family, you're doing what God intended. That's what deers are for. That's what these creatures that you guys hunt are for, to feed us, right? But if you're hunting just to hunt for fun as a sport, I don't trust you. Nowhere near me, my kids, my family, my friends. I don't trust you near me at all. Like, I don't want you anywhere near me. Me equals my family, friends, and close people. Cause if you could look at a creature that's breathing and unalive it without shaking, yeah. But I'm gonna let you guys watch the next few clips of this. I'm just trying to make an awareness in this. It doesn't really affect me. It does affect me because I'm very sensitive to certain things like that's happening in this world. I don't want any human being, no matter what shade they are, to be hurting. I know it has nothing to do with my ethnicity or my people, but to me, all people are my people. So that's why I'm talking about this. And I hope you guys could also share my video, share what I'm talking about, or even just the creators I showed on my video. If you guys could just go to their page and repost their videos so that others are aware of the situation and are mindful that, you know, people have a really dark history that has to do with their people and the hurt that they went through. And maybe sometimes those traumas, like my ex, I remember he said he was walking through blood, like dead bodies, just bodies, on top of bodies. And although that didn't excuse the way he treated me, it was just sad that that's the life he had to live for a long time before coming to America. So anytime you see a foreigner, please be more kind to them. Yes, they might not understand what you're saying sometimes, but just be more gentle, because it took a lot for them to come here. Like one of my friends, he left his family behind to come here. It was like a potluck, like a jackpot, a lottery ticket that he won to come to America, but he's here alone. And that made me sad. He told me all his family members are in Africa. I was like, what do you mean? Like relatives? He's like, no, like his whole family. And that's very sad, guys. So just be grateful, because he was telling me, just be grateful you have your family, you know, and that you can see them, you can touch them, you can hug them. So I just want to leave this video with saying, go text your loved ones and tell them you love them. And if you guys are in a disagreement, go ahead and just amend things if it's amendable. Unless it is something that's like that you can't go back from, just go ahead and just work things out, because tomorrow's not promised. And I'm gonna leave this video at that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I want you guys to subscribe, please. I love making videos like this for you guys, and also I do vlogs as well on this channel. I should probably start introducing myself, but we'll do that in another video. That is all. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.
Ultra-rich Snipper tourists allegedly paid close to $100,000, $100,000 to hunt humans. It's not a movie. An Italian writer says he unearthed evidence that wealthy gun enthusiasts paid big bucks to Bosnian Serb forces for the chance to gun down residents of then war-torn Sarajevo back in the early 1990s. Italian prosecutors are taking these claims very seriously and have launched an investigation. These shooters allegedly paid upwards of 90 grand for the chance to murder innocent citizens and even paid extra to target children. The man who uncovered the sick human safari says, quote, there were Germans, French, English, all sorts of people from Western countries who paid large sums of money to be taken there to shoot civilians. He says he first heard of this practice back in the 90s, deciding to dig deeper after watching a documentary back in 2022 about a former Serbian soldier who made similar claims. The writer says a former Bosnian intelligence officer was a key source of information for him as well. Between 92 and 96, more than 10,000 people were killed in Sarajevo by snipers during the Balkan Wars.
This is so disturbing. So disturbing. I don't know if many of you are seeing these articles that are coming out about Italy investigating what they're calling sniper safaris. You know how you see pictures of rich people going to Africa to hunt lions and zebras and rhinos and giraffes and all of these different animals, and it's super messed up? Well, Italy is investigating that in the 1990s, wealthy people from the US, the UK, France, Germany, Italy, Russia were flying to Bosnia, an active war zone, specifically Sarajevo, a besieged city, an active war zone, to hunt human beings. Wealthy people were paying $90,000 and above to go hunt civilians for fun. And they were paying extra to hunt children. People flying from different countries to an active war zone to hunt human beings, human children. And it makes you wonder if this was going on in the 90s, and apparently there was a documentary that came out in 2022 called Sarajevo Safari. Like, if we're just now hearing about these things, like, it makes you wonder what's going on in the active war zones around the world. Like, it's so disturbing. Like, what the fuck?
High volume. Am I really that much?